geomorphic regions, although geomorphic regions itself is a big theme, but when it comes to looking at the papers of past 2-3 years, ठीक है, it has emerged as a micro theme. समझते हैं कैसे? Please read the question.
One of the following regions has the world's largest tropical peatlands, which holds about 3 years worth of global carbon emissions from fossil fuels, and the possible destruction of which can exert detrimental effect on the global climate. Which one of the following denotes that region? A. Amazon Basin, B. Congo Basin, C. Kikori Basin, D. Rio de la Plata Basin.
Guys, how do you look at this question?
This is from a PYQ. It can be derived from a PYQ.
For some time, forget the PYQ and let's try to see at this question in silos.
So these questions look like very random.
This looks very random.
Yeah, out of somewhere or out of the blue.
Out of the blue लगता है. ठीक है.
It felt like a bouncer.
बाउंसर लगता है. एक साल पहले यूपीएससी ने जो सवाल पूछा था, राजेश, please read the question from 2023.
Which one of the following is a part of the Congo Basin? Options: Cameroon, Nigeria, South Sudan, Uganda.
ठीक है. Guys, here the answer is not important. The answer here is Cameroon. Fine, but that's not important. Here, what is important is UPSC asked a question on Congo Basin in prelims 2023. Fine. 24 में it went a step ahead. On the same micro theme of Congo Basin, UPSC asked a more detailed question, जो हमने अभी थोड़ी देर पहले देखा कि बड़ा सा एक डिस्क्रिप्शन दे दिया. One of the following regions has the world's largest tropical peatlands, which holds about 3 years worth of global carbon emissions from fossil fuels, and the possible destruction of which can exert detrimental effect on the global climate. Which one of the following denotes that region? Guys, I'm asking you simple question. Guys, इतना डिटेल में कोई किसी रीजन का, जियोमॉर्फिक रीजन का डिस्क्रिप्शन पढ़ के जाता है क्या कि लार्जेस्ट ट्रॉपिकल पीटलैंड भी है और 3 years वर्थ ऑफ ग्लोबल कार्बन एमिशंस भी उसमें है, एंड पॉसिबल डिस्ट्रक्शन कैन एक्सर्ट डेट्रीमेंटल इफेक्ट ऑन ग्लोबल क्लाइमेट? कोई जाता ही पढ़ के? या आप पढ़ के थे?
मैंने तो नहीं पढ़ा था सर.
तुमने तो नहीं पढ़ा. Fine. So guys, the learning that we can derive from here is the same micro theme is being followed. In this case, that particular geomorphic region is Congo Basin. ठीक है. One question in 2023, which was again not necessarily an easy question. ठीक है. But next year, UPSC went even more incisive, even more nuanced, even more detailed. ठीक है. So the insight that we get here is in keeping with level 2 PYQ माइक्रो थीम एनालिसिस, लेवल 2 रिसर्च. यूपीएससी ने अगर ऑलरेडी एक कीवर्ड, एक कॉन्सेप्ट, एक टर्म पर क्वेश्चन पूछ रखा है या ऑप्शन में उसको इनकॉर्पोरेट कर रखा है, वी आर एक्सपेक्टेड टू गो डीपर एंड अंडरस्टैंड इट्स अदर सेलिएंट फीचर्स, अदर इंपॉर्टेंट फीचर्स, बिकॉज यूपीएससी इज मोर लाइकली टू आस्क अ क्वेश्चन ऑन दैट. जैसे यहां पर हमको दिख रहा है 2024 में एक ही साल के डिफरेंस से दिख रहा है गाइस. लाइक वी आर नॉट टेकिंग क्वेश्चंस दैट आर 10 years apart, 7 years apart to make forced linkages. The linkage is very smooth and organic. Fine. So we have just discussed this geomorphic region under level 2. Guys, we are moving towards level 3. और यहाँ से relatively things will start appearing relatively abstract. I'm not telling that they will appear without logic. ठीक है? Without any linkage. Definitely linkage रहेगा. Logical connections रहेंगे. But how are we expected to approach micro themes, PYQ micro themes at level 3? We'll try to understand that. Ranveer, you can unmute. Guys, micro theme number 6.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening. Ongoing crisis or nations in crisis भी इसको conversely हम बोल सकते हैं. Please read the question from 2024, Ranveer.
Consider the following pairs, country, reason for being in the news. First, Argentina, worst economic crisis. Second, Sudan, war between the country's regular army and paramilitary forces. Third, Turkey rescinded its membership of NATO.
Before going to the correct answer, let's understand the philosophy that we are following, and we'll move to the next question directly, just to get hold of the similarity between the two questions. Level 3, guys, here we are focusing on horizontal research, horizontal probing, compared to vertical research and vertical probing of level 2 PYQ, microthematic analysis. So here the idea is, if UPSC has asked a question on a particular micro theme, ठीक है, then what it is likely to ask on similar other micro themes that are closely related to the micro theme that it has already asked a question on. Say for example 2024 वाला हमने ये क्वेश्चन देख लिया under the micro theme of ongoing crisis or countries in crisis. ठीक है, country and reason for being in news. Similarly 2023 में यूपीएससी ने पूछा है. Pritam, please read this question as well.
Consider the following pairs. Reason often mentioned in news. Reason for being in news. First, North Kivu and Ituri. War between Armenia and Azerbaijan. Second, Nagorno-Karabakh. Insurgency in Mozambique. Third, Kherson and Zaporizhia. Dispute between Israel and Lebanon. How many of the above pairs are correctly matched?
Guys, please pay attention. Please pay attention. This is very important because if you look at the question, Turkey, pair 3 is wrong. Although there is friction between Turkey and other NATO nations, but Turkey has not rescinded its membership of NATO. Fine.
Yes, yeah.
And when you say that you are not sure about Argentina and if it is going through a very bad economic crisis, okay? Here is where this micro theme becomes important. Okay? Countries, because this is right, pair 1 is correct. Countries reeling under crisis. Now that might be political crisis, it might be economic crisis, it might be social crisis. चाहे सिविल वॉर हो, चाहे बॉर्डर कॉन्फ्लिक्ट हो, या चाहे इकोनॉमिक डाउनटर्न हो, ठीक है, मिलिट्री कू डिटैट हो, doesn't matter, it's in crisis. Fine, then it becomes relevant and its likelihood of being asked in prelims increases, keeping with the same micro theme, that is nations in crisis or ongoing crisis in different countries of the world. Here again it was more related with border disputes. In 2023, in 2024 it's mixed. We have economic crisis, we have tussle between the army and paramilitary forces, and we have tussle within NATO. ठीक है, tussle between Turkey and the overall bloc. So examination hall में भले आप current affairs follow करके जा रहे हो, but if you are saying this to yourself that I'm not sure about Argentina and whether it is undergoing an economic crisis, then we are in a difficult spot unless we have been following this micro theme and probing the other countries which are undergoing some sort of crisis, be it economic, political, social, whatever the case might be.
Yes, sir. So it actually helps us to filter the current affairs also, that what is more important for
Very good.
exam.
So filtering of current affairs, guys, yesterday we had a complete session on PIB micro themes, right? So again, that was an effort towards filtering of content rather than increasing content overload. Again, these micro themes are a mechanism to filter our current affairs preparation. Again, guys, PYQ themes are not just restricted to current affairs. Unlike PIB themes are mostly about current affairs, current happenings, but PYQ are a mixed lot, current plus static, political, ancient history, culture, everything would come under it. ठीक है.
तो सर आप 2025 के प्रीलिम्स के लिए पता कैसे चलेगा कि कौन सी कंट्री पूछ सकते हैं,
कौन सी कंट्रीज पूछ सकते हैं? दैट इज द हेडेक ऑफ माय टीम. हॉरिजॉन्टल रिसर्च करो, वर्टिकल रिसर्च करो, कंपाइल करो और आपको सबमिट करो, राइट? सो guys, from the very beginning we have been discussing this, that as you go ahead at your PYQ microthematic analysis and even PIB microthematic analysis, things start to become abstract, right? So it's better if people stick together and do it. मतलब if you have a serious group of CSC aspirants, आप सब मिलकर एक साथ भी करोगे, एफर्ट डालोगे, तो भी वो एक्सरसाइज आप कर सकते हो. बट अगेन देयर यू हैव टू मेक अ चॉइस बिटवीन कि आपको टाइम उसमें डालना है, और यू कैन यूटिलाइज योर टाइम बेटर व्हेन देयर इज अ टीम सिटिंग exclusively to that very task for you. Komal, please read the question under microtheme 7, level 3 PYQ microthematic analysis, microtheme number 7, global regions. पढ़ लो please, Komal.
Consider the following statement. Statement 1. There is an instability and worsening security situation in the Sahel region. Statement 2. There have been military takeover scopes detected in several countries of Sahel region in the recent past.
ठीक है, fine guys. So here the question is centered on Sahel region. Now Komal, let's do one thing. Let's read another question from previous year 2023 में. Same micro theme, global regions. पढ़ लो please. Sorry,
The
यहाँ
term
24 लिखा है. This question is from 2022, not 2024. पढ़ लो please.
The term event often heard in news roughly corresponds to which of the following regions? A. Region along the eastern Mediterranean shores, region along the North African shores stretching from Egypt to Morocco, region along Persian Gulf and Horn of Africa, the entire coastal areas of Mediterranean Sea.
So here, prominent global regions or global regions in news. This is the micro theme. And this is nothing but an extension of the previous micro theme. Say, for example, as we saw here, regions inside a particular inside the political borders of countries have been asked. कि भाई countries has been in news for what? Again, Nagorno-Karabakh, Kherson, Zaporizhia, North Ituri. So micro level पर इन regions के बारे में पूछा जा रहा है. Extending it to the macro level, global regions. 2024 में साहेल के ऊपर क्वेश्चन पूछा है. And in 2022, UPSC had asked a question in Levant. And as Harsh said, that Levant corresponds to the Eastern Mediterranean regions, Israel, Palestine, portions of Lebanon, portions of Syria. ठीक है? So there has been a broader conflict going on, not recently, but for many decades. ठीक है? And that particular region of Levant is known for these conflicts, geopolitical conflicts, and other crises. Not just conflicts, but other crises. Similarly, the Sahel region, this particular region corresponding in Africa, central, not exactly central, but roughly corresponding to that region, Sahel region. It has seen various coups, okay, various other crises and other instabilities. Fine. So that entire region is known for this particular reason, very similar to the entire region of Levant being known for this particular reason. ठीक है. So अगर 2022 में यूपीएससी लेवांट पर क्वेश्चन पूछ सकती है, 2024 में साहिल पर क्वेश्चन पूछ सकती है. What are the insights that we are gaining from here? ठीक है. The macro regions known for ongoing instabilities, wars, conflicts and crisis. ठीक है. You are expected to be well versed with the regions and their broad context. यहाँ पर PhD नहीं करना है, broad context. ठीक है. Amod, micro theme number 8, पढ़ लो please.
It's the largest producers of XYZ. UPSC Prelims 2024. Which of the following countries are well known as the two largest cocoa producers in the world? A. Algeria and Morocco. B. Botswana and Namibia. C. Cote d'Ivoire and Ghana. D. Madagascar and Mozambique.
ठीक है. The answer is not important here, although the answer is C. Cote d'Ivoire and Ghana. What is important is the linkage. Amod, same micro theme, largest producer of XYZ, but different year. This question was asked in 2023. पढ़ लो Amod.
About 3/4 of the world's cobalt, a metal required for the manufacture of batteries for electric motor vehicle, is produced by A. Argentina, B. Botswana, C. Democratic Republic of Congo, and C. Democratic Republic of Congo, and D. Kazakhstan.
Fine. Guys, in 2023, 3/4 of world's cobalt is produced by a particular country. So in other words, this country is the largest producer of cobalt, asked in 2023. 2024 में पूछा है largest producers of cocoa. ठीक है. So UPSC has been focusing or emphasizing on superlatives, largest producer. और superlatives भी किस context में? Production of some substance, some item. ठीक है. Or that can be agricultural, that can be quarrying based, mining based, but it has to be largest producer at the world stage for that particular item. 2023 में it was for cobalt, 24 में it's for Cote d'Ivoire, Ghana, and the item here is cocoa. The micro theme, I hope that is quite clear to you.
Yes, sir.
A country, not necessarily an African country, any country being the largest producer of something. Guys, UPSC has been asking many questions on this. अब यहाँ पर हमने 2 questions का example लिया है. Gold के context में Switzerland, largest producer of gold. ठीक है. टी के ऊपर क्वेश्चन आया है, मल्टीपल क्वेश्चंस आए हैं. ठीक है. But we are not spreading the content broad here. Next micro theme. Again, this is from the domain of modern Indian history and an interesting one. Level 3 horizontal research. Second last micro theme है आज का, Portuguese and Indian medieval rulers or the interactions or the intercourse between Portuguese and Indian medieval rulers? Yes, Nandini.
Who of the following rulers of medieval India gave permission to the Portuguese to build a fort at Bhatka?
So there are 4 rulers given.
Krishnadev Rai, Narasimha Salava, Muhammad Shah III, and Yusuf Adil Shah.
1 year back 2023 में क्या पूछा था यूपीएससी ने, देखते हैं। नंदिनी पढ़ लो प्लीज।
Who among the following rulers of medieval Gujarat surrendered due to Portuguese? Ahmad Shah, Mahmud Begara, Bahadur Shah, Muhammad Shah.
ठीक है। सो गाइज अब यहाँ पर भी टाइपो की वजह से 24 ही लिखा है। दिस इज फ्रॉम 2023। एक क्वेश्चन 24 का है ये वाला भटकल वाला, एंड 23 वाला ये है सरेंडरिंग ऑफ ड्यू। सो गाइज बैक टू बैक 23 में क्वेश्चन, 24 में क्वेश्चन। इन 2023 यूपीएससी आस्क्स हु अमंग द फॉलोइंग रूलर्स ऑफ मिडिवल गुजरात सरेंडर्ड ड्यू टू द पोर्चुगीज। ठीक है। 2024 which of the following who of the following rulers of medieval India gave permission to the Portuguese to build a fort at Bhatkal? What is the commonality that you find over here? How many times did you come across this surrendering of due to the Portuguese or building of fort at Bhatkal by Portuguese after taking permission from so and so ruler? कितनी बार पढ़ा है?
Hardly पढ़ा है। Common जो usual books हैं उसमें ऐसे mention नहीं है।
What about you, Harsh? प्राकुल?
सर एग्जैक्टली नहीं पढ़ा है सर।
Exactly नहीं पढ़ा है।
और
प्राकुल?
पढ़ा भी है तो शायद याद नहीं होगा कि
हाँ,
कोर्स के
पढ़ा
बारे
भी
में
उससे
पढ़ा भी
ध्यान
था।
नहीं होता क्योंकि पता नहीं होता कि ये चीज इंपॉर्टेंट है।
Okay, so guys, this is a very important insight coming out of the papers 2023. जब यूपीएससी क्वेश्चन पूछ रही है कि which of the following rulers of medieval India gave permission to the Portuguese to build a fort at Bhatkal? There, a question has been asked on the interactions between the Portuguese and medieval rulers. Similarly, 2024, same micro theme, interaction between the Portuguese and Indian medieval rulers, surrendering of due. Sorry, ये 23 का है। Who among the following rulers of medieval Gujarat surrendered due to Portuguese? Surrendering of X to Portuguese by a ruler 23 में। 24 में giving permission to the Portuguese to build XYZ again by a ruler. I hope the commonality, the horizontal PYQ microthematic analysis that we are doing here is clear to you. थोड़ा सा abstract लग सकता है दिखने में guys, but this linkage is out there. It's quite solid. If you pinpoint at it once, preparing in accordance to this micro theme becomes very much more easy. Guys, the next micro theme, the 10th micro theme under level 3 is initiatives of European Union. अब देखने में ये लग सकता है कि सर यूरोपियन यूनियन की इनिशिएटिव्स हम क्यों देख रहे हैं। आप समझ में आएगा कि हम क्यों देख रहे हैं। यूपी से अगर किसी चीज को फॉलो कर रही है, हमको भी करना पड़ेगा। Amod, please read the question. This is from 2024.
Consider the following statements. Statement first, the European Parliament approved the Net Zero Industry Act recently. Statement 2, the European Union intends to achieve carbon neutrality by 2040 and therefore aims to develop all its own clean technology by that time. Which one of the following is correct in respect of above statements?
ठीक है। So this was asked in 2024. Now, Ranveer, please read the next question under the same micro theme, initiatives of European Union. This was asked in prelims 2023, एक साल पहले।
Consider the following statements. The Stability and Growth Pact of European Union is a treaty that, first statement, limits the level of budgetary deficit of the countries of the Western Union. Second, makes the countries of European Union to share their infrastructure facilities. Third, enable the countries of the European Union to share their technologies. How many of the above statements are correct?
So guys, here in 2023, the thrust of the question is on Stability and Growth Pact of EU. ठीक है, यूरोपियन यूनियन का Stability and Growth Pact. There is a direct question on that pact. Next year, 2024, the thrust is on what? European Parliament's Net Zero Industry Act and the target of carbon neutrality, by which year it is expected to be achieved, whether it is 2030, 2040, 2050. The common theme that binds these questions together is initiatives of European Union are important, and UPSC is following initiatives of European Union. And this is for this particular reason that this micro theme of initiatives of European Union becomes important. We are expected to follow their initiatives. ठीक है, क्योंकि बैक टू बैक क्वेश्चंस ऑलरेडी आ चुके हैं। सो फाइन गाइज, सो दिस वर द 10 माइक्रो थीम्स at 3 different levels, level 1, level 2, level 3. लेवल 1 में हमने देखा डायरेक्ट रिसाइकलिंग किस तरीके से यूपीएससी करती है. Direct recycling, something that has been asked earlier, gets asked again. We didn't spend a lot of time at level 1 because level 1 is the most obvious level of recycling. Research as such वहां पर होता नहीं है. Level 2, vertical research, going one step deeper, going more nuanced, more detailed. We saw multiple examples. Again, we also discussed this. We are taking few examples for the sake of convenience, but there are several questions asked under the same micro themes that we discussed, starting from summer solstice to constitutional amendments, money bills, sustainable fuel, geomorphic regions. Then we came to level 3, horizontal research, based on the micro themes on which UPSC has asked questions. What other questions can emanate from similar micro themes? So we discussed ongoing crisis in different nations, global regions, largest producers of XYZ items or products, interaction between Portuguese and Indian medieval rulers, initiatives of the European Union. Again, जैसे आमोद ने example दिया GDPR. There are several questions. We have taken examples of only two questions under every micro theme. Guys, बिफोर एंडिंग आई हैव बीन गेटिंग क्वेश्चंस फ्रॉम यू. कल भी मैंने एक स्क्रीनशॉट आपके साथ डिस्कस किया था. दैट वाज ऑन PYQ micro themes. This is on that was on PIB micro themes. This is on PYQ Manthan or PYQ past year questions micro themes, PYQ answering. Originally 90 repetitive micro themes was planned, but I think it will go beyond 100. The micro themes, repetitive micro themes that we are going to discuss, on which you'll be getting nuclear notes और rapid recall classes में discuss करेंगे. Minimum 90 तो है ही, it can go above 100. 10 years PYQ coverage होगा. Again, one student had asked me earlier that sir, are we restricting ourselves to 10 years only? लेकिन guys, कल जैसे एक बच्चे ने कहा था, आज भी जैसे हर्ष ने कहा कि that similar question was asked in 1980s. ठीक है, again it has been asked in 2023, 2024. So even if we are restricting ourselves to last 10 years, those micro themes are repetitive in nature. Effectively, we are covering previous year's micro themes as well. 10 years coverage, active recall classes, nuclear notes for rapid revision. Guys, 10 sessions होंगे PYQ मंथन के, PYQ anchoring के, 3 hours each. That makes it a 30 hours cohort, सिर्फ PYQ वाला. It will be Zoom based,